Salute, 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 salute. Salute to the chat, salute to everybody pulling up, so on and so forth. Uh Hustle man, salute. Appreciate you for pulling up. Listen, let me take a few seconds. Rudy, salute, salute, salute. Listen, I'm gonna make sure I drop the link too. Today, Throwback Thursday. I'm pretty much just gonna go over some bells and whistles, some bells and whistles, some nuggets that's that'll help you propel your channel. There's a lot of individuals that's coming around that's been around for a little while now, and their channels are starting to grow. Uh, I'm doing my best to give y'all as much information as possible. I just need y'all to actually put in the effort, put in a little work. Uh, Other than that, Gen X salute. I know this kind of ran into. I had no clue. Oh, that's one thing. Let me make sure I be abundantly clear, right? When other content creators is doing content or they've got shows planned and so on, I try to be respectful and be mindful of when they got a show, what times their shows is, and so on and so forth. Uh, when you're a new content creator and you're waiting to get monetized, I advise you put your content out when you have the time to put your content out. Uh, People either catch it on a replay, so on and so forth. You have to work for you as hard as you working for everybody else, if that makes sense. Um, like I said again, today's Throwback Thursday, y'all. We're gonna have some fun. I want to know something. I want to know if y'all can hear this.
And play back again. All and pull up, beg you
Put
play
a one
back
in the
again.
chat if you can hear this.
All and pull up and play back again. All and pull up, beg you play back again. All and pull up and play back again. All and pull up,
So
beg you
throw,
play
throw a
back
one
again.
or a fire emoji
All
in the
and
chat
pull
if
up
you can
and
hear
play
this
back
song.
again. All and pull up, beg you play back again. All and pull up and play back again.
Okay.
All and pull
So
up, beg
now
you play back again.
we gonna rock out for a minute, right? Because I just learned something new
All
on this
and pull up, beg you play back again. All and pull up and play back again.
on this
All and
YouTube
pull up,
street,
beg you
right?
play back again. All and pull up and play back again. All
We're gonna
and
have
pull
some
up, beg
fun.
you play back again. All and pull up and play back again. All and pull up, beg you play back again. All and pull up and play back again. All and pull up, beg you play back again. All and pull up and play back again. All and pull up, beg you play back again. All and pull up and play back again. All and pull up, beg you play back again. All and pull up and play back again. All and pull up, beg you play back again. All and pull up and play back again. All and pull up, beg you play back again. All and pull up and play back again.
All right.
All and pull up, beg you play back again.
All right. Let
All
me
and
stop
pull
this
up
for a
and
second.
play back again.
We're gonna have some
All
fun,
and
y'all.
pull up,
Now
beg you
that I
play
learn
back
how to
again.
do some things,
All and pull up and
we
play
are
back
definitely
again.
gonna have some
All
fun.
and pull up, beg you play back again.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun, y'all. Let me get back to the chat. RP salute, fam. Appreciate you for pulling up. Again, let me do this per se. I'm still trying to work out the dynamics and the sound and all this other stuff. I'm gonna get with Hustle Man and really fine tune this well-oiled machine, but I at least know how to get to the stuff now. This is all a learning process. Now, let me go step by step with y'all from day one of this whole YouTube journey of mine. And hopefully, if you started out the same way, some of the things I'm about to say will start to feel uh, familiar. When I first started out on social media or coming into the YouTube streets per se, I was green. I really didn't know nothing about being no content creator. I really did not come up here to be a content creator. I came up here because a real close person to me had passed away, and there was a YouTuber claiming that they were responsible for his demise. So I really came up here to find out if that was so. Uh Luckily, some YouTubers that knew me and knew my character from the past pulled me to the side quickly and was like, Chip, this is digital Hollywood. This is none of this is real. These individuals is made up characters. That made me calm down and start to learn the business, learn YouTube. All right. Now, please go get a pen and pad because these next few things I'm about to share with you is critical for your YouTube growth. Number one, stop waiting to get monetized to make yourself some money. I said it. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it as loud as possible. Stop waiting to receive your AdSense from Google to make you some money. You are a brand. You, whatever your content is a brand. So if you don't know how to brand yourself, get with somebody who is good at branding. Let's get you branded, then grow your brand on your channel. So let's start a hollow salute, fam. Awesome live earlier, man. I had a ball over there. You and Bambi, yeah, y'all did a phenomenal job. Uh, definitely love y'all. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. But let me get back to this real quick. So again, brand yourself. So I'm gonna use ladies of our top prime example. Hustle man, all of y'all, right? The ladies of our talk is a brand. So they should have iTalk merchandise, t-shirts, pamphlets, the iTalk book, the iTalk jewelry, whatever the case may be, iTalk purses, sweatsuits, so on and so forth, stickers, different things that they can mark. Now, what's going to happen is as they're pushing their iTalk brand, companies are going to reach out to you and ask you to be their brand ambassador. Before I was monetized, before I got AdSense or anything like that, I don't have maybe 4 videos, and it wasn't super high quality, so on and so forth. But yeah, for everybody knew, I already had a clothing brand. I already had my book. I pushed those. They seen what the numbers was doing at Amazon for the book. So different companies, especially the companies that I was dealing with, getting the shirts like Gildan and uh, other companies like that were like, hey, listen, why don't you be our brand ambassador? We'll give XYZ% if you put this code in commercials on your page. Add it to, if you don't have a website, we'll throw you a Shopify website. We'll set it up for you, so on and so forth. Okay, so now let's get into branding. I'm gonna tell y'all, because if you brand yourself, you're gonna treat your business different. You're gonna stop being lazy and you're gonna start promoting yourself. Stop waiting for the content creator to push you. Push yourself. You are the leader of your squad. Your squad is gonna follow you. Be an example. Listen. When my grandkids come home, my grandson, he comes home with his homework, right? And I'm looking, and I'm like, well, wow, they doing math a little bit differently from what I learned, right? I can't coach him to do his homework if he turn around, he turn to my YouTube channel, and he don't see me doing my work, my homework. How you gonna get better if you don't practice? Show up. Listen, we are up here busting our hind parts to help you and your family receive extra income. All we ask is for you to put your best foot forward. Help us coach you. Help us. I cannot listen. Nobody wants to follow a crybaby. If your lives is you crying of how this don't work and how man, I can't believe this, the algorithm, why is this person over there winning and I'm, it's because you're not working. You're not engaging. You're not in people's chat. You're not meeting new people. See, uh, let me make sure y'all understand this, right? Again, going back to you being your brand, right? Your store, right? Your content is your merchandise, right? If you don't have people coming to get your merchandise, you're going to go out of business. You will go, you're going to quit. You need customers. So, the people that are able to turn their customers into family fast, they win. Everybody in the chat right now, if no one in the chat right here is biologically related, please put a one in the chat. If you're not biologically related to anybody in the chat, I'm gonna show y'all something. If you have no biological relationship with anybody in the chat, put a one in the chat for me, please. I want to see. It's so important because the individuals that sit down and turn their subscribers, turn their uh, followers, turn their community into family, those are the channels that win. If you don't believe me, just take a look around. There are certain. All right, here's another thing, right? Hashtagging "Are you locked in?" is not going to guarantee you success. You can hashtag "Are you locked in?" but when people click on your channel, if they don't see no content, how we gonna help you? We that's man. I'm trying not. Lucy, salute, fam. Appreciate you for pulling up. I'm trying not to get overly emotional or sound like being harsh, right? But a lot of times, as a coach, if you see someone doing a technique over and over and over again and getting bad results, and you know if they just tweak the technique, they'll be better off. I'm just that coach that's going to tell you, listen, flat out, your arch is the form of your arch on that jump shot is off. My God, you're not gonna continuously be productive if you keep shooting that way. Can you please try it this way? Pretty salute, fam. Appreciate you pulling up. Again, All-Star Issy. Man, All-Star Issy, salute. Appreciate you. Congrats on the win. You know, again, you know, when you show up and you active, you win things. You know, shout out for the win. You know, your what you won should be on its way to you relatively soon. Kendi K, salute. New York Nikki, salute. Appreciate you pulling up. Again, these exercises, these things that I'm going through, this time that I'm taking, is to show you that you don't need monetization to make money. What you need is quality content. If you have quality content, I swear to you, before you get 300 subs, 200 subs, 500 subs, companies will reach out to you and ask you to be their brand ambassador. But you gotta give them something. You have to show them something. So again, this next the next live y'all coming of mine. Hopefully, those that are chasing monetization, those that are focused on residual income. Again, what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on helping you get branded. We're gonna show you different apps for free that you can plug information in and step by step walk you into the branding part of yourself, getting yourself and your business off the ground. Uh, everybody in here is probably not good at editing and so on and so forth. So as far as like the quality and things of your video, that might be off in the beginning. Your sound might be a little bit off, your visuals might be a little bit off, and that's okay. When you start making money, you can upgrade your devices. You can upgrade your camera, your mics, so on and so forth. Let me show you how to make some money. Watch this. All the women in the chat, right? If you're a woman in the chat and you know how to do nails, put a one in the chat. If you know how to paint your own nails, put a one in the chat. This is for all the females. If you know how to paint your own nails, please put a one in the chat for me. Or if you know how to apply mascara or lipstick, lip gloss, if you know how to do any of those things, hold on. Say hello to everybody. Say salute.
Salute.
All right, go on about your way. All right, go ahead.
One more.
Huh? Yes, go ahead.
Hey, one more.
All right, go ahead. All right, listen. The reason why I'm asking y'all this, right, about nails, right? Because something that you naturally do to upkeep yourself is things that people type to find out how to do on social media. These younger ladies, they want to know how to do their nails. They want to know how to. Okay, then. Anyway, they want to know how to do these things. This is a search engine. Google and YouTube are connected. They're search engines. People are typing in every single day. How do I apply nail polish to my nails correctly? Guess what? If you have a video showing that, guess who video is going to pop up? Yours. Now all you got to do is let the algorithm work for you. So you put the keywords and you use that famous word, the SEO, and make your video nice and sound appealing. So that when they type that in, your video pops up. Try to make sure that you always get your videos ranked in the top 10. I told y'all about vidIQ before. If y'all don't have it by now, please get it. Because the vidIQ, you can put your titles in there and put your thumbnails in it, and it'll show you where the title and where your thumbnails is going to rank. That's half the battle. You're halfway there. You're halfway there to being the number one video shown when somebody pull up how to do my nails or how to what's the proper lip gloss to apply. If they're on a weight loss journey, what foods to eat. I'm telling y'all topics because this is the stuff that people search for. How to install a Ring camera. What kind of mic is the best quality mic to use for streaming? What's the best camera to use? Now, again, I'm going to go through this branding thing a little slower because I might be rambling. Let's say you yourself, you buy yourself a mic from TikTok, right? Your mic come, you hook it up, testing 1, 2. Do a video of it. Put it back out there on TikTok. Put it on YouTube. Put it on any other social media platform that you want. The video of you unboxing your mic. That mic company is going to reach out to you. Hey, would you like to be our brand ambassador? Then they're going to start sending you electronics for free. Can you unbox this? Show. The minute you get a... Let me make sure I say these numbers for you. The minute you get a view on something when you're the brand ambassador, let's say, for example, like my daughter, right? She does wigs, right? When she first started doing it, the company reached out to her. Hey, they sent her a wig. They gave her $50 a wig. So every time she got one view, they sent $50 to her PayPal, right? When she started getting more subscribers, she was able to renegotiate her contract. Now they pay her $285 a wig, and she get to keep the wig. Let me. I'm trying to tell y'all, right? And I don't know what your niches are, but whatever your niche is, you can still do your niche while you're putting out things that the algorithm and people are searching for. A lot of people wind up going into the raunchy section of YouTube. That's the sectors where it's a lot of chaos, it's a lot of beef, and it's a lot of up in each other's face and arguing and blah 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 blah. Controversy does sell, but controversy, people don't attach their ads to controversy. So now you gotta you did 2 hours of video and you ain't get no ads attached to it. You can't make no money. I'm trying to help y'all fix some things early in your YouTube career so that when you get monetized, here's another spoiler alert. YouTube does not pay under $100. So if you make under $100, right? Let's say you make $85 for that month. YouTube ain't cutting you no check. I'm trying to show you how. Yes, it definitely don't help with your brand in the long run. All that beefing and controversy and so on and so forth. Again, if you brand yourself correctly, if you brand yourself, like, all you locked in is a brand. At the end of the day, it's a brand. Whatever you want to call your team, the whatever, it's a brand. Nothing stops you from, let's just say, I'm gonna pick on somebody. Let's say Fatima, right? Fatima. Let's just say that, right? Let's say she decides, well, I'm in the All You Locked In community, right? Chip. Oh, matter of fact, to hell with Chip. I'm gonna go on ChatGPT. ChatGPT, can you make me some All You Locked In PNG templates? She received them. She didn't go get herself some transfer paper or some vinyl. She get herself a little heat press. Guess what Fatima is doing? She's making money while she's waiting to be monetized. Fatima, I'm saying that. Okay, I just got the confirmation. Fatima. Let me make sure I say that. With all, and that's family, y'all. I should be saying her name correctly. Same thing with Harlow, right? Harlow does wonderful content. Matter of fact, right? Harlow and Bambi, I got nice proposition for y'all. because the content that y'all over there doing, uh, like Bambi really should be getting paid. Listen, she made me an animated, cartoonish, uh, outstanding video. She should get paid for that. People will pay her to make those type of videos for them. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, just go over to Bambi's page. Harlow, y'all feel free to drop y'all links and all that other stuff so people can find y'all and all that other great stuff. Again, now, here's another thing. Let's just say you're not good at selling nothing. Hey, I've never been in sales. That's just not my thing. I'm just up here because I like to talk to people, right? But professionally, I'm a nurse. Okay, you're a nurse, so on and so forth. One of the number one things that people search for online is healthcare things. What to do for a bloody nose? What do I do? How do I know if I need stitches? Um, they say, oh, I'll give you a good one. I'm gonna give you a personal story, right? Personal story. So a little while ago, couple years ago now, but um, I was sitting there watching the Ravens play the Steelers, and uh, I had a health scare. So during one of the plays, the Ravens was supposed to score, they didn't score, and my whole face shifted. My face became paralyzed. Like I couldn't chew on that side, I couldn't wink, I couldn't do anything on the right hand side of my face. Right? I had no clue what to. People were telling me, man, you might have had a stroke, blah 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 blah. No, it was Bell's palsy. I had no clue what Bell's palsy was, but I went to the internet to find out what is Bell's palsy. How do you get rid of this? So now, if you're a nurse and you knew that information, guess what people are now doing? Searching for that information. Now, guess what you got? You got views, subs, because you have vital information that can help somebody. I didn't know all them facial exercises that you had to do so I could unlock my face from being paralyzed. Mentally, if I don't want to curse, mentally it messed me up. It messed me up. I was like, yo, I didn't want to do nothing. I'm in the financial service industry. How can I go on an appointment and half my face is dead? Again, do yourself a favor. Get yourself in your lane, whatever your lane is. If you are a car person and you can tell people about, you know, what to do if they check engine light come on. When do you know it's time to rotate your tires? Uh, what's another thing that I know a lot of females look up? Um, what's that exclamation mark with the little thing in the middle? What does that mean when that pops up on your dashboard of your vehicle? Those type of things. If you're a car person, you're knowledgeable in that area. Put videos out doing what you love to do anyway. Mix in your other stuff. See, I'm giving y'all all these tricks and nuggets and all this stuff because I'm putting all of this in one playlist, right? That's gonna be my beginners playlist, so on and so forth. And that's the playlist that I'm gonna use to monetize off that playlist. In the meantime, I'm gonna get back to doing content. There's a lot of things that's going on in the world that I'm knowledgeable on and I want to speak on. And I feel that I should let people be aware that are not aware. Or if they are aware, we can have a adult conversation about it. Per se. We're also I'm also gonna start uh doing a, a game. Not game night, but we're gonna do a game. There's gonna be a section where uh we're gonna do battle of the sexes. And what I'm gonna do is let me see if I have this written down. I might. Uh okay, this is the call-in number, right? I'm gonna have people call in that phone number, just like a game show. One male, one female, right? If they don't want to come on the platform, that's cool. But if they call a number, I get one male, one female. We'll have a 20-second time clock, and then we'll ask the male female questions, and we'll ask the female male questions. And whoever get the most questions right, they win the prize. We're gonna start running that. We're gonna start having some fun. For those that don't know me, let me introduce myself to y'all. My name is Chip Lowe. I am just like every average and ordinary person. The difference is I made a conscious decision to go after it. I didn't like waking up and and being poor. I didn't like taking from Peter to pay Paul. I didn't like barely making ends meet. So early on in life, I chose to get it another way. That way landed me in a lot of trouble, a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, and I constantly had to keep looking over my shoulders. And I put my family in danger from that from those activities. So when I came home after after being on the feds and so on and so forth, uh totally changed my life. Call a hey, met got in touch with the Lord or whatever the case may be. I went to work, got a job, and got my family up out of the hood. And I can proudly say, prior to my mother passing, you know, I was able to pull off, you know, getting your get, every child has that ambition that when I get older, I want to be able to move my mother and get her a car and get you have that inside burning on the inside of something you would like to do for your parents. I was able to do that before she passed. Uh Fast forward from then till now. And like I said, this is Throwback Thursday. I'm trying to give y'all the best version of me possible because I don't want y'all to be in the YouTube streets and then next thing you know, you say, "Well, yeah, I'm over there. I'm in the Are You Locked In? I'm with Chip, and he's rocking and so on and so forth." And someone will be like, do you know who Chip is?" And they tell you some of these horror stories of my past. Um, yeah, the beautiful thing about stories, you are the author of your life. So you decide the ending. Uh, I want to take this time to really thank all the coaches that helped me get debt free and financially independent. The countless seminars that I went through, the it paid off. Uh, every every so often, I'm gonna give y'all a whole bunch of financial tips and I ain't even gonna say tips and tricks, but different things you could do with your finances to make sure that you secure your family's financial stability. Uh Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to pull it together, y'all. Okay, so we went over the fact of branding yourself, right? We went over the fact of when it is your turn, when it's your time, you are the one to decide when it's time for you to get after it. No one can motivate inspiration. You just gotta kind of have it. Uh, but I'm willing to help you as much as possible for those that want it. Now, if you cool and satisfied with your financial well being, I'm happy for you. I swear I am astounded, and I just appreciate the fact that you took some time out your schedule to come spend some time with us. But all the people that really, really, really know that they're one paycheck away from disaster, if you know that you taking from Peter to pay Paul, if you know that an extra $300-400 a month, shoot, if an extra $300-400 a week can change your zip code, you in the right place. Because my goal is to help you get to the bag. YouTube has, social media has, I'm not just going to say YouTube, social media has a blank check. You write down how much of your check you particularly want. Brazilian Queen, salute, fam. Bless up. Listen, just stay right there. I got something real special for you in a few minutes. Before I get up, we're gonna take a brief commercial break, y'all. I'm gonna entertain y'all really, really quickly, and let's have some fun, man.
All them pull up and play back again. All them pull up, make you play back again. All them pull up and everybody say, yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody say, yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody say, yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody say, yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody say, yeah, 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 yeah. All them pull up and play back again. All them pull up, make you play back again. All them pull up and play back again. All them pull up, make you play back again. All them pull up and play back again. All them pull up, make you play back again. All them pull up and play back again. All them pull up, make you play back again. All them pull up and play back again. All them pull up, make you play back again. All them pull up and play back again. All them pull up, make you play back again. All them pull up and play back again. All them pull up, make you play back again. All them pull up and play back again. All them pull up, make you play back again. All them pull up and play back again. All them pull up, make you play back again. All them pull up and play back again. All them pull up, make you play back again. All them pull up and play back again. All them pull up, make you play back again. All them pull up and play back again. All them pull up, make you play back again. All them pull up and play back again. All them pull up, make you play back again. All them pull up and play back again. All them pull up, make you play back again. All them pull up and play back again. All them pull up, make you play back again. All them pull up and play back again.
Yeah, let's have some fun, man. Let's have some fun. Let's start making YouTube great again, man. Don't nobody want to come in here preaching all night long. I am one of the individuals I don't like to preach the entire time. So we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna start mixing in some tunes, some songs, some different things to keep y'all moving and shaking while you're in the process of learning. Again, whatever it is that you particularly need. Oh yeah. Let me do this. What I am going to do, right? in the short period of time that I got left, anybody that would like to come on the platform, shout their channel out. By all means, my platform is your platform, and we are a team. I'm here to help you. I don't want to say I don't want to say use me. That is sound kind of crazy, but I don't know. I don't want to say take advantage of it. Help me help you. So if there's something that I ever said in any one of these lives, right, or if you ever overheard me say it, or and you just don't understand, by all means, you could call in, or you could come on the platform. The link is in the chat. I'll pull you up here and we could talk or so on and so forth. Uh, when you pull up, you ain't got to show your face or none of that. You could have your avatar up. You could do one of these numbers. I'm okay with that. Uh, it's the only way that I can possibly help people is if they let me know what their weaknesses are. Like if you tell me, like, hey, I'm struggling in this particular area, whether it's subs, whether it's watch time, whether it's editing, whatever the case may be, I will do my best. If I don't know, I'll get you in front of the people that do know, like a hustle man. Uh, hustle man is, one of them individuals that I can say I learned a lot from in a short stint of time. Uh, it, hey, it's kind of like you when you meet hustle man, you know what you get. He's not gonna pull no punches. He's gonna tell you straight like that. And the information is very helpful. Uh, oh, absolutely, absolutely. Listen, click on the link. Uh, we can, long as when you pull up one thing, if you dressed appropriately, yeah, absolutely. Uh, I'm taking this time to reach out to the audience to let y'all know any questions or anything that y'all particularly have. Now's the time to really let it all hang out. Let's let's uh let's have some fun. Hustle man, salute, fam.
Salute, Chip. You can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good evening, good afternoon, everybody. What's good?
What's good, my guy? How you feeling?
Too blessed to be stressed,
Care and peace, salute, fam. Definitely an honor. Always an honor. Um, again, I'm doing these lives, right? Because there's a lot of individuals who are frustrated, right? They're frustrated and it's like they're seeing other people grow and they're not understanding why it's not happening for their channel as of yet. I totally stopped going on my monetized channels to start this channel that we're on right now from scratch to show you verbatim, step by step, how to get monetized in 30 to 45 days. The individuals that's following the blueprint that I put out, the crystals, the Gen X's, the destined to be great. Those individuals followed the game plan and their numbers is going through the roof.
Facts.
Look at listen, shout out to Elevated. I'm giving him a raw shout because he was one of them individuals who even though it wasn't working at first, still ran the play, and now I can see his numbers.
He got 72 likes in one live, 90 likes in one live, something like that. He got about 95 subscribers overnight. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah. As elevated as he buys bots of subscribers. Everybody's growing right now. Get on board.
Yeah, shout out to Kendi K, man. Listen, Kendi K all day. This is by far for I have certain content creators that I don't care what time they're on. I'm going to come and do my best to catch
Big
your lives or watch your replays and so on and so forth.
big facts.
Uh, I'm watching them grow. I'm watching the team
Facts.
grow. The individuals that's not growing, right, is
They
the
not coaching.
individuals that's in a corner and they're really not coachable. So they're getting the results they're getting because they're running their game plan. They're running their plays of what they think works. I don't know. Call me crazy, right? But if I see somebody that got 30,000 subs, or if I see somebody that got five, well, four monetized channels, I don't know, but I'm crazy enough just to take some type of advice from those individuals. I don't know. Call me crazy. I'm from back in the days. When the teacher asked, "Would you want the big jar jelly beans or the little jar jelly beans?" I want the big jar jelly beans. Okay, so y'all can keep playing and trying to figure it out on your own and wasting time, and that's cool. Everybody moves at their own pace, and I don't want to. Uh, Chip, I need to show, please. Love it. Uh, hit Nisha. Are you on our IG?
Yeah, is you in our group chat on IG?
If you're not on, I don't. Well, do you have an IG? If you don't have an IG, then if you do have an IG, on my page, right, is the link for my IG page. You can just send me a message and I could find out your size and get you the shirt, so on and so forth. Okay. Look, we're going Nisha.
We got you. Tap
Okay.
in.
Nisha, do me a favor. This one is going specially out for you. I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna take this section right here, right? Go grab yourself a pen
Pen and paper.
and a piece of paper. Rudy, we can't see you, buddy. I would let you on the platform, but I see a blank screen. Yeah, you gotta.
Let me say something real quick,
He ain't
Chip.
got no dog. All right, go ahead.
Um, Anybody out there that really want to level up your stream, I know we all, as times is hard, you know what I'm saying? I know we all balling on a budget, you know what I'm saying? But holla at me. I got cameras, I got mics, mixed boards, I got whatever it is you can afford. Holla at me so you can level up your stream so you can start looking clear, because that's how the algorithm is going to acknowledge you now. They're acknowledging you now off a better graphic display. Okay? 720 is not cutting it no more, y'all. Let's get with it. I'm not, listen, y'all know I be rambunctious about me telling people to step up their stream. Esteban been going demon time on niggas. But listen, it's business. It's not personal. Nobody take what I say personal. It's business. Step your business up. Like Chip Woodlow was saying, get a brand, then push it. You're pushing nothing at the moment. It's on you, Chip. I'm on mute.
Okay, so Nisha, let's go the step by step. I'm gonna take you step by step by step, right? This is exactly what I did. So the first thing that you need to kind of get in on board with is being realistic about what your brand is. So what is Nisha's brand? Uh the minute you come to grips with what your brand is, uh it's easier to help you market your brand while you're waiting to be monetized. Like, for example, y'all see the shirt? This is a Ralphie's Kids U double L exclusive. We put this beer out. Uh, I got it on the website. I sell these tees as apparel. So what I was doing was I was going, and I didn't have a whole lot of money at first. I was going, I was getting transfer paper. I was getting designs particularly made, and then heat pressing them to a shirt. Same thing with this hat. I got my logo. I got me some. I got the little people sold the logos on the hats and started making me some money while I was waiting to be monetized. Now, what occurred is while you're hustling, well, let me not say while you're pushing your brand, right? Other companies, like if you look in my description of this page, other companies like Gecko, like Fifon, like uh who could I name? Oh, like Walmart, like the Targets, they're gonna reach out to you. Hey, would you like to be our brand ambassador? The minute you say yes, they're gonna help you set up a Shopify page, which is a free website. It's almost like your free online store. Now, what you can do is when you go live, right? Whatever you're streaming from or whatsoever, you can start dropping your videos for your merchandise on your live. That is allowable on YouTube. You can market yourself like this. Now, y'all see the little clothing I just showed y'all, right?
Graphics just now.
Now, those are
No,
those. I'm trying to see if I can reach and pull one out for y'all, right?
that looked good right there.
These shirts, right? It might have cost, to be honest, it might cost you, let's say $15 per shirt to get them in bulk, right? But now when you put them on your website, you selling them $30, $35, $45, whatever the case may be, depending on who you have as far as who you're pushing your product to. Another thing, while you're branding yourself, me personally, I'm branding myself, so I only wear my brand. Like, if you think about it, if you work for Nike, right, you're not gonna show up to work in 100% Adidas. They're gonna be like, nah, you can't. If you work for Foot Locker, you can't come in there with foot action from head to toe. You gotta wear your whatever your brand is. You have to rep your brand. You are the walking, talking billboard. So as much as you can. So let's just say niches. I'm going to use yeah. Let's say Nisha, right? Nisha. Oh, Kathleen, we see you. Appreciate you for pulling up. Love your soul, all that good stuff. Uh, but again, Nisha. So whatever your brand is, the question I'm going to ask you at first: do you have a logo? That's the first thing you want to do. Get yourself a logo, whatever it is. If you want to call it Nisha's Closet, Nisha's Boutique, Nisha's Way of Life, Nisha's Traveling, whatever it is, whatever your niche is, you gotta get you some form of a logo. Uh Let me see if I could show some of these. All right. Like if y'all look at the top right hand corner, some of this is my logos. We had logos made,
Fire.
and I put the logos on shirts, sweatshirts, hats, so on and so forth, ladies' dresses, so on and so forth, and keep it moving. Uh, hold on. Shoot. Okay. Let me go back to the chat real quick. So let's once you get your logo together, right? Let me move you down. Once you get your logo together, right? Now is where you need marketing assistance. That's what ChatGPT is for. Get ChatGPT, please, and just say, "Listen, I got a brand. What can you show me some mock-ups of how some apparel, some people with my apparel on?" That all came Chat GPT. I don't know how to draw. I'm not no des, uh, designer or nothing like that. But Chat GPT can show me how. Wait till y'all see Crystal's World, right? Crystal World, she just came out with a new name for her team, for her squad. She gonna have some apparel coming. I'm gonna show her step by step how to take her apparel to the next level while she's waiting to get monetized. You see, you can make, even if it's a bare minimum, $50, $60, $80 coming in like clockwork while you waiting for your AdSense to clear. Um, let me give y'all some realistic numbers, right? It takes you 1,000 views to make $15. Let me show you the business side of YouTube again. It's gonna take you 1,000 views to make $15. Now, listen to this. If you make under $100, you will not get a check cut. So, for all the individuals that saying, "Listen, I only like to go live here and there," your work habits and your consistency needs to change if you want to last the long for the long haul. Okay, so you already got a heat. You got a heat press. Have the whole press machine do. Okay, now Nisha, let's do this. You already have heat presses, right? What you can do is live stream you heat pressing your stuff. There are people that type in Google and type on YouTube, "How do I quote unquote how to press, how do I properly how do I line it? Where am I supposed to put the tag? Where do I hang the hang tags on the clothes?" They're searching for that. You can have those videos available for them, and now the algorithm is working for you versus you chasing views. The views is coming. They're searching for you. They're looking for Nisha's channel because Nisha's showing them, just like Miss Do It Yourself, how to do it. I pray that y'all are writing this stuff down because it is imperative for you to get to the next level. Uh, if you really want to get
Imperative.
if you really want to get paid, because I think everybody up here want to make some type of money. If you really are looking to make money on social media, you need to monetize yourself and stop waiting for Google to monetize you. If you monetize yourself, Google has no choice but to monetize you because there are people looking for you. Well, Nisha, that's listen. That's like being an undercover. You like an undercover content creator. You sitting on an entire niche.
Word.
You're sitting on a gold mine. You gotta let that out. You listen, and I'm telling you, for those that do nails, for those that apply mascara or lipstick, or if that's your thing, listen, be passionate about your thing. Use your natural given inspiration to motivate your people to follow you. Nisha, think about it. You teach 10 people how to make shirts, right? Now on every Tuesday, Wednesday at blah 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 blah, blah time, you holding crafting class. The uh Nisha Press University, whatever. You name what you Nisha Press Academy, whatever. They come think about it. When you first got your heat press, right? You looked up online, where do I get the transfers from? What's the best type of transfers to use? Uh, where do I get bulk t-shirts from at a good price? These is all videos that you can be doing. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just telling you, and you're gonna get people to watch over and over and over and over again. Let's watch this. She said, I do businesses for many companies. Nisha, Nisha, uh, let me say this to you. let me be, let me say this to you nicely. Nisha, teach that. How do you get companies to allow you to do business with them? Damo, make sure, first of all, congratulations. Uh, I seen your numbers. You qualified for a shirt. I need you to hit me on IG. Let me know your shirt size and where you want me to send the shirt to, and we got you. And again, for those that missed it, Coach Sherry, salute, fam. For those that missed it, if you do 10 new people in your business and you get 10 watch time hours within 7 days, 10 new watch time hours, I will send y'all a shirt. Compliments of the Are You Locked In community. 10 free. Let me make sure I say that again. Now you can purchase the shirts from me, or you can help your business grow and win a shirt. Anybody that graduates from the Are You Locked In Academy, that means you got monetized. We will send you either the championship Are You Locked In ring or the belt. You pick and choose which one you want. The Are You Locked In championship belt. That's how we giving it up over here, because we legitimately want to see everybody win. In the Are You Locked In community, right? Yes, some people are locked out. some people is Are You Locked Out. Some people are you locked over there, or some people is doing they on their own journeys, and I'm clapping and praying for them as much as possible. And I'm still in their chat, and I still help them as much as possible. But make sure when you are supporting someone that you're supporting yourself as equally as much. Make sure that you have something to offer to your community. Uh, listen, and again, this see, y'all see all of these comments. I'm leaving them up there so that we can help Nisha. Right? She said I stopped doing shirts a while back because I was burnt out. Uh, I do nursing as well. Now, for Nisha, I'm going to take y'all down. Here we go, memory lane again. Right? So, a few years back, right? I went on a cruise. We went to the Bahamas. It was like 40 of us. Me, my wife, the kids, my grandkids, uh, the in-laws, my brothers and sisters. We all went, right? And on a cruise ship, I am by far. I love to dance. I can dance my hind parts off. My kids, they some dancers as well. So when we got on the dance floor, they started showing out. And mind you, we're on a cruise, and I'm hearing they name, and I'm up in age a little bit, but Chip still got it. I'm gonna show the video too. I'm gonna show you the next live. Remind me, I'm gonna show the video of that day on the cruise ship. Right? I mean, I showed out. I mean, the crowd was around me. They were screaming my name, Chip, 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 right? Mind you, I wasn't taking no medication, and I had no business drinking to that point. I'm not no drinker at all. I'm lying to you. I'm a lightweight. A little bit of wine, I'm good. But I'm hanging with the kids, and I'm trying to show them that I can do. Listen, pop, your dad can hang. I'm out. I mean, I'm giving it to him on the dance floor. Hey, listen. Well, fast forward. Let's just say that Saturday night. Boom, boom, boom. Sunday, I was out of it. Carried all the bags off the ship. Got back home. My chest was hurt. It felt like an elephant was sitting on my chest. And my wife kept telling me, "Listen, you need to go to the hospital. You need to go to the hospital. You need to go." And I said, being the wise man that I am, I just called my primary care doctor and see what she say. Primary care doctor said, "Listen, you need to take you to the hospital." I get to the hospital, right? Soon as we pull up at the front desk, they say, "Hey, what's the problem?" Before I could say anything to my wife said, "Well, he's having chest pain." Mind you, this is during the 19 season, the COVID-19. Can't really say that, but so they told her, "Listen, you can't go back there with him." In the hallway, right before they could really assess me, they sat me down. They put the EKG stuff to me. Da, 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 da. They immediately start stripping my clothes, telling me, "Come on, let's rush him to the back." Right? Mind you, I'm still like, "Yo, what is going on? Listen, what?" The ladies, the nurse says, Doc, I got the clippers." You got the clippers? Like, yeah, we gotta shave them down there. You know, I'm still like, listen, don't nobody touch me unless somebody tell me what's going on. I'm having an episode now. Now I'm pissed because nobody they looking stink ass stupid and nobody's telling me nothing. Finally, the doctor was like, "Well, sir, you're having a heart attack, so we got to rush you in the back, and we're gonna have to hurry up and put a stent in you." She grabbed the clippers because we're gonna have to take the stent and put them through your balls to stop where the blockage is at whatsoever. They then said, "Do you have anybody that if God, if Lord forbid you lost the ability to speak for yourself, or you go unconscious, is there anybody that can make medical decisions for you? I said my wife, but I just told her she couldn't come in, and I ain't got my phone because she took it to the car, so I can't call her to let them know what's going on. Right? I'm pissed though. They sit me down, so they decided to put the stent through my wrist. Fast forward, needless to say, you just never know when your time is. Start valuing your time. I looked on social media for everything that you could possibly think of for weight loss. Mind you, I was like 305, I dropped down to 265. Hey, hey, thank you, good old social media. Thank you, those content creators that put out health tips and things to eat and things to make you healthy so that you ain't got to keep taking meds your whole entire life. Thank you for them. You are a nurse. You have the natural ability to save lives. Put the information out there. It's people looking for you. All right. Hopefully, I ain't scare y'all too much, but yeah, the reason why I'm this passionate because at the end of the day, I legitimately want to see everybody win. I enjoy the fact of knowing that if you hashtag are you locked in, I can legitimately say, you know what? Everybody over there is monetized. Everybody over there is making money. And let's go visit Fatima in Africa. Or let's go on a team cruise. Uh yeah. These videos, I'm gonna clip and I'm gonna do all that stuff, but it is people don't really buy your products, whatever you're selling. They buy you. So be the best you could possibly be. Let's rock and roll. Rudy, I apologize. I know I was supposed to pull you up on the platform, but uh I'm running uh time constraints. But again, hopefully y'all learned something, y'all took something from this, and y'all are able to implement some of this stuff in your businesses. Again, if you need help with branding, if you need help with uh editing, camera angles, sound, like me, uh Hustle Man, Queen Noreen, we all have the same microphone because Hustle Man put us on with some affordable mics that is high quality. And now you're getting high quality. But again, we don't gatekeep the information. We're not paying you. YouTube is. So I am going to help you get as much money from YouTube as possible. And all these other social media sites that you're on. If you're on Instagram and you're not monetized on Instagram, let's fix that. Let's get you multiple streams of income coming in, and then we'll work on savings and all that other stuff. Hustleman, you got anything for them before I jump off here?
Just have fun with it. Have fun with it. Fall in love with making videos, not getting the bag. Anybody who's not falling in love with videos, you're not going to make it in this space. Fall in love with being who you are, being original, Create your own lane. You heard? That's how you make it in this space. Don't ride nobody else's lane. Don't stop making videos that you see that you like, that other people. Find your own.
Passion. Whatever you can put your passion behind. Because motivation is gonna run out. But your passion will always burn. I promise you that.
And if you want to see what it look like, y'all head on over to my channel and y'all check it out. And then repeat.
Hey, I'm gonna leave y'all with a quote before I get off here. Winners make it happen. Losers let it happen. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Winners make it happen. Losers let it happen. Let's go ahead and close this out. Y'all be the best you that you could possibly be. And I'll definitely see each and every one of y'all at the top. Let's get it.